Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. The Department of Gender Relations is training a small group on the importance of gender-responsive budgeting. The aim is to put a gender perspective on budgeting for different programs being undertaken in their respective ministries. Organizers say there are efforts being made by the government to acknowledge both genders in every program that is implemented.
A small group of persons from various sectors in the government took part in a workshop aimed at putting a gender perspective on budgeting for different programs being undertaken in their respective ministries. The gender budgeting workshop was held at the Bay Gardens Beach Resort and Spa on Wednesday, the 19th of June. Project coordinator for the Gender Mainstreaming Project, Claudia Louis, said the program will result in the fair disbursement of funding for gender-based programs.
Right now, there's a move in government to acknowledge both genders in every program that is implemented. Traditionally, the Division of Gender Relations looked mainly at women's issues, domestic violence. Right now, we are looking at every program that is implemented. How does it affect both genders? And will any gender be disadvantaged by any program? So gender budgeting as one of the ways of including gender mainstreaming. And of course, when we talk about mainstreaming, we look at gender perspective as not only being women's issues, but being issues related to both men and women. In fact, men, women, boys, and girls. Gender budgeting is just one aspect of the whole gender mainstreaming project. It is the first aspect because we look at it from the perspective that if this is a government policy.
Anna Androsik, who's a professor at Niagara College, was the main facilitator for the workshop. Androsik is also an expert on gender budgeting and planning, bringing experience from different parts of the world to share with her St. Lucian counterparts. She applauded the efforts of the attendees.
I see a lot of interest on behalf of government employees. First of all, great participation, great interest, and serious discussion, serious consideration how to make gender budgeting possible. We're hoping to start early, initially, with the gender budgeting, specifically for the purpose to be able to incorporate some pilot gender budgeting in 1, 2, or 3 ministries. If they can assess what happens now with their budgets and where gaps exist, where the missing space to incorporate gender budgeting, it will help us even through this year's budgeting cycle or planning for next year to incorporate some gender budgeting, some do reanalyzing, repurposing, and influence decision makers to have our pilot gender budgeting in early enough in the project. What we could do later throughout the 10-month project, we can train trainers to have St. Lucian experience for the country, for sharing with other Caribbean countries and internationally, and purposely engage Ministry of Finance in the process, end to end.
Claudia Louis said, come September to October, the members of the various departments who are preparing their budgets would have been trained to have the necessary gender perspective to review every project that they are foreseeing fairly. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
Honoring the best-selling St. Lucia travel agents in the world, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, SLTA, hosted its first ever Global Piton Awards for the top producing St. Lucia expert travel agents from the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Ireland. The agents were celebrated on the 20th, that should be from the 20th to the 24th of June, with an immersive weekend showcasing the best that the island has to offer.
The 2019 Global Piton Awards were bestowed upon travel advisors who booked more than 300 room nights between March 2018 and March 2019, measured in room nights booked through the St. Lucia Expert (SLEX) program, created in partnership with Recommend magazine. The SLEX program is a comprehensive free membership program and educational resource for travel advisors interested in selling St. Lucia to their clients at an expert level of knowledge. The top 31 winners were honored with the prestigious award.
Tonight, our job is really very simple. We just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for believing in our destination, for sending your people to our shores, and for really telling people that St. Lucia is an incredible place for them to come. I want to say a big thank you to all of you.
The recipients include 15 winners from the United States, 5 winners from Canada, and 10 winners from the United Kingdom and Ireland. The SLTA's senior marketing manager addressed the audience, noting the worth of travel agents to the industry.
At the SLTA, we share an appreciation for how rapidly and profoundly that world travel is evolving, and we truly appreciate the work that you have been doing, and there really is no absolute dollar amount that can be placed on your proven commitment to our destination. Your efforts have not only contributed to the awareness of this beautiful island, but have significantly contributed to our record-breaking year in 2018 with over 1.2 million visitors. This reflects a 10.2% increase over the previous year. Thank you, and it's all because of you.
Reza Sol Corday of Canada, Emma Bailey of the United Kingdom, and Lynn Thomas of the USA received the SLTA's Chairman's Award for Top Room Night Sales, while Ryan Smith of Canada, Lindsay Hayes of the United Kingdom, and Nancy Finn of the USA received the Prime Minister's Award for Top Revenue. While in St. Lucia, Global Piton Award winners explored the island to the fullest and were treated to an island party and day of pampering at Pigeon Island with spa teasers sponsored by The Landings, Windjammer Landing, Royalton St. Lucia, and Body Holiday. Additional activities include a Grosley Street Party experience and the Minister's Brunch at Tapas on the Bay. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
The St. Lucia Red Cross has announced the winners of its Stop the Bike poster competition. The poster competition invited young people ages 8 to 16 years old to explore their creative side and design posters to help raise awareness on how to prevent mosquito-borne illnesses under the theme Stop the Spread of Mosquito-Borne Diseases at the Source, Stop the Bite. Chloe Fady and Elizabeth Filbert emerged as first and second place winners in the 8 to 12 year age group. Eden Severin was the prize winner of the 11 to 13 year age group. Arthur Lee William and Shine Savory were first and second place winners of the 14 to 16 year age group. Janae McKee won the People's Choice Award, having received the most likes by members of the public via a Facebook campaign. The competition was well received by students of the Dame Paulette Louise Primary School as they submitted 15 of the 25 entries received. Meanwhile, participants will be presented with their prizes on Thursday, the 27th of June. The prize-giving ceremony will be held at the St. Lucia Red Cross headquarters at VG at 10 a.m. Nominations have been flooding in, that's according to organizers of the second annual Grocery Awards. The awards ceremony, which pays homage to exceptional men and women from the community of Grocery, is looking to do things bigger and better in its second year. With the deadline for nominations quickly approaching, officials urge the public to get their votes in early to ensure those who deserve recognition for their contributions to the development of Grosley are rightfully honored. Solange Alfred tells us more.
The Lillet Awards is a night of celebration for persons with superior caliber from the Grosley community. The organizers say preparations are moving along swimmingly for the 2019 edition of the awards ceremony. PRO for the Grosley Lillet Awards Committee, Joshren Andrew, highlights the opportunity that still exists for persons to submit nominations for who they believe have served the community of Grosley in a manner which deserves an award.
Last year we executed the inaugural Grosley Lillet Awards, and we saw a good submission of nominations by the persons, the residents, the constituents of Grosley. And so this year we are executing the award ceremony again. Currently the committee is working furiously towards the execution of that. We have set the nomination period, it's already open, and the closing for nominations is the 15th of July 2019. And we have the awards at the Grosley HRDC, the new building in Grosley, on the 1st of August this year. And we hope we encourage the constituents to nominate persons within the community who they think performed exceptionally based on the awards, the list of awards that have been submitted. And we're looking at community involvement, we're looking at youth development, we're looking at sports, we're looking at a host of different awards that we would like to basically recognize persons within the community who have been doing exceptionally well over the years. And we want to continue to encourage those persons to submit nominations.
Andrew says the organizing committee is working around the clock to ensure a seamless awards ceremony. He takes his hat off to the committee members who have gone above and beyond, juggling their personal schedules and working tirelessly towards pulling off another stellar hosting of the Grosley Lillet Awards.
It's really commendable to see that a few persons have volunteered the time to sit on this committee to plan the awards, and we basically are doing our best at this very time in terms of planning and ensuring that everything goes as planned and is executed to the best at the highest standard.
The Lillet Awards continues to boost community spirit whilst showing appreciation to contributors who strive for personal and community development. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
You're watching the Hot 7 Nightly News. Stay with us. There's more after the break.